What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Geometry Dash Level Creator series. Last time, I tried out some design and decoration objects, but in this episode, I really want to start with the real deal. I already have Merg Play 2 ready here. I do want to keep Merg Play uploaded, just as my first level that I ever uploaded on Geometry Dash. It's kind of special that way. But yeah, we will go into Merg Play 2, which, as you can read, it's gonna be my first full level, so both gameplay and design should be in it. And I guess the design is already there. It doesn't look that bad, but I'm really just gonna start with the basics. I'm gonna start slow, and we're gonna start with just the basic block design here, because you can just see it's pretty much 1.0 or 1 point anything. I'm not sure what update these blocks were added, even though I think these are the basic ones, right? These are the first blocks that were ever used in Geometry Dash. So I'm not really sure if it's better to just keep this design, because like I said one time, I do think, if you just look at it, I do think it kind of fits with the minimalistic, cool-looking background. But I think I'm at least gonna add some 3D to it, and maybe I'm also gonna replace all blocks with something that at least looks a little bit better. For example, if we start here, we always have to think how it looks with the entire level. We have the floor here, right? If you play here, you're always gonna see the floor, and it kind of looks like a castle, I guess. I guess you can call it that, the castle floor. And I'm just wondering, maybe I should just go through these blocks and just until I find something that kind of looks like a castle. I guess this works. These bricks kind of fit to the main level floor. So I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna select, I guess this is good. Can I use any of these? Like, for example, if I just remove, let's say I remove this block here. It's not gonna be too bad if I do that. And then I add these here. Is this gonna work? So it's white. It's really just white. It doesn't really fit to the dark background. So that might be a problem. However, I can also try that real quick. The background, the ground, and the ground too are all gonna be important. I don't want to touch those. But I think it's Object and 3DL. So I'm gonna go to Object first. And I guess since it starts green, I'm also gonna make this kind of a dark green, kind of like that. And now it is green. Okay, so as you can see, now the blocks actually fit. And what I could do, kind of cheat, I can go to the ground. Is this the ground? Yeah, this should be the ground. So it's right there in the middle, and this is here. So I can try to replicate this pretty much. This might be a little bit too dark. Is it too dark? Yeah, it's still too green, so I'm gonna give it more of a blue tint, kind of like that. Does that work? Now, I think it fits more, but as you can see, of course, everything changes. That is the issue. So as soon as I change everything in an area, I have to keep that in mind, that I have to change everything as well, even the spikes and stuff afterwards. But let's only focus on this one block that I put right there. So I think this is all right. Of course, I need to add some of these white lines here. Otherwise, you're just gonna, phase through everything. For that... Wait. Alright, the lines are not white now. Because if I go here... Is it the object? Let's say... I think what I need to do there is I need to add these things, right? I need to add these. And if I edit object and then go to 1, for example... It's gonna be white. And I do think that I want white lines. It just feels like the most natural. If you have red or purple lines where you actually play the game, I think that's kind of confusing. I personally always like seeing just the white normal lines. Is there any way I can do this more easily? For example, if I just select all of these white lines, maybe I'm gonna put all of the lines into their own layer, so I can just select all of them and then easily change their color. So this, for example, wait, I did it wrong again. I need this one here, this one there, and then like that, and then all the way down, and that should be already enough. And now I can, of course, edit and select everything. And edit object, can I just put 2, for example? It doesn't really matter what, right? Let's just pick 2. Now we have this. Let's go back to 0 or to all. And now we have just a pretty okay looking white and dark green block. So what I'm going to do now is if I want to add some 3D, is there a 3D object for these brick walls? I guess this works. I'm going to keep this in mind. Is there anything that fits better? Probably not, because I think that's already perfect. I mean, I guess these could work. Yeah, if I... Wait, if I change these to dark green as well... I'm also gonna put these into a different layer, but just for the beginning, I want to try it. If I... for example, I make 3 into a dark green one. Is it gonna work? And now deselect? Yeah. Now we have the dark green ones, even though this kind of just looks like the normal... this one, right? Look at that. Is that exact... Wait, that's the exact same. I just noticed that's the exact same. That's not a brick wall. That is literally just that. So maybe I do want the bricks. I think I was right here. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Okay, there's no arguing anymore. These are definitely the right ones, the ones I was looking for. So I'm gonna put these into the layer. This was 3, so I guess the layer 2 is gonna work for the backdrops. And I'm just gonna put them here, here, and then this one is here, yeah? And then I need this little one at the edge. And then... does this work? I think I made a mistake last time that I didn't do... maybe I have to mirror these. If I mirror them... it's gonna make it more complicated though. Can't I just put these here? Is this gonna look okay? I think I know what you guys mean. Ah, I see it. I think it's mirrored like that. Can I mirror them like up top? Ah, just like that, right? Okay, I got it. Oh, this looks awesome. Now I see what you guys meant. If you just mirror these, this looks perfect. This actually looks really good. And then, does the color work? The color works. Okay, the color works, I think. It's pretty much the same color as that. I'm gonna leave it like that. And then go back to the lines. Or to the backdrop. Nah, the backdrop should all be the same. Or should it? I guess no. I guess I can put it to 3. Because I want these lines, just the normal gameplay lines, to be white too. Because as you can see, they're not white now. That's a problem. So I need to put these... oh, wait. I'm so dumb. I need the background lines. Wait, how am I gonna get the background lines to be white? Because these are gonna be... oh, they're white. Okay, never mind. I didn't say anything. This is exactly what I wanted. So now I just need to add this one here, add this one here, and then put it all the way down. Thankfully, I don't have to mirror these, of course, because that doesn't make any difference. And now we have our first block. And if you now compare this one on the left side to this one, I do think it makes a pretty big difference. I do think it just looks better. But of course, it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna have to change every single block pretty much in the level just to make it look better finally. But maybe I can be lazy and I can just delete this block and then just get this one. Wait, just select all of this. I have everything because I'm in the right layer. And then can I just copy paste this right there? I think that's the right size, right? If I just put it there. I mean, that works. Okay, this actually looks nice. I do love the 3D effect. It just looks like... It doesn't only look better because 3D is cool, it also makes it more obvious, I think, where you have to jump to. Because if you have just lines like that, everything is pretty dark and just muddy, I guess. It just doesn't look as good as this really clear, crisp white lines. And then the design, I just like how that looks. And then I guess, this might be a little bit weird. Because if I just want a single block, I just have to rethink the entire... design. So I need one of these. I guess I can be lazy and copy paste one of this, like, and put it in the middle. Or I guess no, I'm gonna create the block. That was completely wrong. Wait, no. This one. Okay, copy paste this and put it here. First, I'm gonna build the block and then I'm gonna position it under the spike. So what do I need again? Let's see if I can make one single block all the way. And should it be 3D? Does it matter if there's only a single block, if that's 3D? Or should I just make like a square, if I just do it like that? I don't think that's really a problem. And then I can edit the object. I guess I should keep it there. Because... yeah, because where is it? It's 3, right? I should just put it over 3. And then I have to go back to all. And then move it down here. Now I can actually move it. And now I can go back to 3. No, to 3. Yeah, because it's a different color. And then put it to 2. Does that work? And there we go. And now we're going back to all. And now we have one single block. Like I said, I don't think it's important to add 3D if it's just a single block. I don't know. It might look better, but I'm gonna keep it that way. Because now we're gonna focus on the spike anyway. Can I just go to the spike and put it to 2? Yeah, okay. That's better. Now it actually looks nice. Now it looks really good. I think it fits to the 3D effect. The spike is basically its 3D effect. That replaces it. And now I... This is a little bit annoying. I created this entire block there in layer 0, I think it was. So I'm gonna go zoom all the way out. I guess I can just do it like this. Do I get everything? I think I do. So once again, like that. All the way to the left. And now delete everything. Also delete all of these here. But I don't need to delete the spikes. I only have to change the spikes all to the color 2. So that they're all white. And then I think I can use these here. I think I used these before. They might even have lines. You can see the lines surrounding them. These... Wait, this one also has it. But only in a weird way. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna use them and see if this works. I'm gonna add the white lines there anyway as well. So I don't think it's really gonna matter. I just have to make sure I do at least 3 lines, I guess. I hope this doesn't look too ugly because it's all the same. But I mean, it should look better than what we had before. And then zoom out once. And now I can just do it easily. I can copy paste like all the way. So, I mean, I think this already works. You're not gonna see up like higher up than this. How did I do it before? Is it really gonna be this simple? Can I just put this here? And then... Is this a slope that works? And wait, I have to test this. I'm gonna put this here and here. It does! Oh, this looks nice. I like how this looks. I'm just gonna extend it all the way. I think this is enough. Just basically where it starts. Yeah, this is already enough. So now I just have to fill this in. And then we're already done with this little area. I think it looks better than before. It looks ugly now because, of course, I forgot the white lines. And I can't just use these. Yeah, I have to use these because these are the ones that actually catch you, right? Yeah, they have to be. So I'm going to rotate them and then just add them all the way. Even though I guess it doesn't matter. Ah, wait, right. Don't forget. This needs to be in the same layer all the time. It's layer 3 for the white lines. So I'm going to put all of these... does it matter? Yeah, it does matter, right. Wait, no, does it matter if I put them over the spikes? Because you already have them over the spikes. So I'm kind of like, do I really need to do that? Or do I just need to do it like this? And does it matter if they're like this or if they're like this? I don't think so. This is also a question. I'm just not going to focus on that right now. I'm just going to add them like that, as you can see, all the way until we get to the very end. And then just so we can see it better, what I've done, I'm going to select everything. There we go. And give it the color 3. And now we can see it. Does this look okay? I think that looks good. Okay, that's pretty nice. I just noticed a problem. I was looking at this, and this looks awesome, right? Like, I think this looks great. This is wrong, because it begins with this green, and that is what annoyed me. That is not what annoyed me, but what tricked me more. So I need to think now. The object has to be green. It has to be way greener. A little bit darker, I think. Hang on. A little bit... Wait, darker or lighter? Yeah, a little bit darker. So maybe down here and then like that. Still not green enough. So wait, maybe like... It's a little bit weird. Does this work? Okay. And now it's just darker. This should work. Okay, this looks okay. So as you can see now, it's basically fitting together with this brick design that the floor has. But I still think I need to improve this. But for now, I'm going to keep it like that. And now, this is green. So now we finally have to use these things. I used it before, but I need more color objects. And this one is going to be the color ID, the object. And this should be like around here. I guess I can... Ah, wait. I can just do it differently. Yeah, this is easy. This is wrong. Don't do it like that. That's way too difficult. Just copy the ground one, because you want the same color as the ground anyway, right? So copy paste this, and then just change it to object, and you're gonna have the exact same color. Look at that. That looks pretty great. And that's actually... I wish I could do this here, but I don't think you can, like, copy the color. But I can kind of see it. This one is lighter and more green, so maybe I need to go here. A little bit more to the green, maybe. Now a little bit more up. Yeah, this should work. Why does it suddenly get so, bright? This is so strange. It's a huge difference if you just move around a little bit. So that's a little bit more difficult to do. Maybe I should just use these color objects immediately, because that's way easier. But it works. I think it works for now. So I think we're finally done. Now I can add the finishing touches with the white lines. And I think we're pretty much done with the beginning. And there we have it. It looks okay now. My question is, can I also change the sauce to white? Okay, this just makes them completely like that. I don't like that. Can I remove that? I can't. I need to go back to like default. It's black. I think that's just the default object color that it has. So I think what I need to do there, I already did this before. I need to go to these little design choices. Yeah, all of these gears and stuff. And now I have to decide what I want for the saw blades. Can I just add like maybe this? This is too big. Maybe this? I guess this could work and this is too small. So yeah, the middle one. Or wait, no. I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe even something like that. I can add everything now. These should rotate. I think everything here rotates. That's what this saw blade section means. So I guess I can zoom in real quick. And then just layer them over all of the saws. And I think I'm going to put this into layer 1. Because there's nothing else in layer 1 here. And then just move it like right in the middle there. I think this is okay. Then right in the middle, let's say it's a little bit more down, so like so. And then this one, the last one, is gonna be, let's just put it there. Now, it's orange because my current icon, like player color, is orange. We don't want that. So we're gonna select all these three. And is white gonna work? 2 is my white color, so is this gonna work now? We're gonna check everything. It might be a little bit too bright. So what I can try, I can go back to this layer, select them, and instead of making a whole new color, I can just go to HSV and do like saturation, maybe to half. Like, oh wait, what is that? Well, that's weird. Okay, I don't know how that works. I'm just gonna put it to this. I want it like that. And now let's take a look at it. Oh wait, it's white. It doesn't... No, wait, shouldn't it turn... No. White isn't actually a color here, right? So that doesn't matter. What I actually want is the brightness. There we go. I want the brightness to be like half. And then it's going to be more gray. Yeah, okay. I think that looks good. You can also see some issues here. This is not exactly in the middle. This one is in the middle. And this one... Yeah, I think this works. How does this look? Like this, I guess I can ask you the question. I guess I can play test it real quick. This is gonna be a pillar, only 1 block thick. So I don't think I'm gonna add any design here. But I'm gonna select all of these. No, I want everything. I need to zoom out, select everything, and then just change it to white. And yeah, it's gonna fit together with everything else. That's perfect. But I do want the brick. Yeah, I do want the brick. So I'm going to delete all of the little blocks inside. And I'm going to add these bricks again. I'm going to build the thing that I want, like to the left of it. And then just move it after I'm done. I'm also going to quickly select all of these. You know, before I make a mistake, it doesn't really matter that much. But before you make a mistake in editing, I think you should always keep to your rules. For example, my rule is the white lines are always going to be in layer 3. Because eventually, it might be really useful if I have a rule like that going on. I mean, you can see it immediately. I can just bam, edit everything and only that's going to be selected. So yeah, the rules are important. And now deselect, go to all, and we're finally done with that. These chains, I guess because I have everything, do I want the background to be white or do I want it to be the same color as everything else? So I'm gonna go to here, copy paste this again, and I'm gonna start with the 3DL. Is it this? No, it's not. 3DL is only the background, right? So yeah, I'm gonna delete this again because I wanted white. That looks okay. Is there anything else in this idea? This is the background, this is the object, this is the line. So in other words, no. So I think I just need to change the color of the chains like individually. Should they be white? This doesn't look bad. If I just change them to white, this definitely works. I think I'm gonna keep it like that. And then also, it's gonna be the same idea. I'm gonna actually copy paste this and put this into the middle and kind of rotate it like so. And then copy paste and rotate it like that. And right there into the middle. And I think, you know, it's just a little design choice, but I think it makes the level feel more alive. I always like that. And is that already it? I guess I can always, like I can every episode add more design. For example, right there at the beginning, I can add some of these spikes just to make it look better, right? Like one here, then some here, and then here again. And now it just looks better. However, the problem is I made the same mistake again. I should add all of these background drops into their own layer so I can change them freely afterwards. Now we have them here. And should I make them white? I don't think so. Actually, we have to take a look at that. What would look best? I think white would look too strange because we already have the white spikes. So maybe I actually want some sort of like green color, a dark green color. Do I have anything there? Oh, look, I can do player color, the light background. Is this gonna work? This works, for example. It's like the background, and now, since I have the light background, and then I can just do like saturation down, brightness down a lot. And is this already it? I think this works, guys. I think this looks okay. It's also kind of like opacity. Maybe change the opacity. I think I'm gonna keep it like that for now. I can also, I think instead of just gray, maybe I also want to change the saw blade things to like the background color just a little bit at least. Brightness times 0.20. How is this gonna look? I think this is okay. And then I'm just gonna do the same idea with these over here. So what I did is pretty simple. I just put it to the light background again, and then to like 20 here. And that's it, right? That's all I did. So let's check it out. Does it look the same? Yeah. I think this looks okay. It just doesn't look as intrusive against the saw blades. The saw blades are still the main focus, but you can see a little detail in their background. And now the only thing that really still catches my attention is this black slime. I'm gonna call it the black slime. I'm not quite happy with that. And the problem is I don't know what I want to do instead. Do I just want to use something different? Like a different kind of slime? Maybe these blocky blocks? Because, I mean, slime, I guess it's not really slime, but it's really the only thing I can think of when I see these things. So I'm gonna use this as a test. How does this look, for example, if I use these blocks instead? I guess this actually works, because then it gives everything more of that, like, castle look. This looks like an obstacle that you can expect in a castle. However, the problem is this kind of fades into that. That's a problem. Can I, like, put it right into each other? And then, yeah, this actually works. Okay, this is pretty good. I like that. I like how that looks. I'm gonna do the exact same thing here. This is all layer 0, right? I guess this can stay, because it is an object. It's not just design. It is supposed to actually kill the player. So I'm gonna put it there. Put this one inside again, I think. And then I can select everything. And then I should be able to put it right into the middle. And it's pretty much the same as on the left side. Okay. I think this just looks better. I guess you guys can also tell me, do you want stuff like the slime that I used or the spikes here? Or maybe change it up all the time? For example, the beginning has these blocky stuff. And then later on I use the spikes and the thorns. So it's always something different. One design object that I think always works are these lines. Because the cool thing is, I'm not sure if it's always the case or only if you use one of the main official Geometry Dash songs. They actually like flash. Oh my god, you can barely see that black thing. That's a problem. That's more visible. They flash with the beat of the song, which is really cool. So if I place them into like the middle of these two 3D blocks, I think that's gonna look good. Or maybe use a middle one and put them at the end. Like both of the end. Like, I think that's gonna work. I'm gonna put this into a different layer because it's kind of hard to see. So it should be right here. Like there, and then this one should be here. I think that works, and then the same idea here and here. Okay, I think that's okay. And then, do I want them black? I don't think so. Let's just check it out how it looks. You can't see them, if we're honest. You just can't see them. So, what if I put them into white? What if I make them white? Wait, do I... That's weird. Shouldn't they change color? Let's test this again. What is if I do light background? Maybe they are just black? Maybe they don't have a color? I guess that can always be the case. So I guess I'm just gonna keep them at default and see how it looks right now because I want to see how they work. Ah, look at that. Oh, I get it. So the things themselves, the sticks, don't have a color. But the color that I'm changing when I edit object, that's the color they flash in. That is good to know. So the question is, what color do I want flashes here? I think the background color? I hope this is not going to be too, like, I guess lazy if I always use the same idea. But light background default, but that's green. I'm not sure now. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try light background and see what happens. And there we go. Okay. Oh my god, that looks good. And of course, as soon as I change to the different background, I still set them to the background color. So they're also gonna change together with the background color object. Okay, that's super good to know. So I'm pretty much already done with these. Is there any place I can add more of them? I don't think so. So I think the beginning is actually done for now. I might add 3D eventually because this entire area still looks a little bland, especially compared to this. Like this, to me, looks good. I like how this looks. This, however, still looks pretty basic to me, so I'm not too proud of that. For this entire transition, when you get to the ship part, my question is, can I just select all of this like that? And then... These are invisible, right? These are invisible. Okay, so these don't matter. But if I just put them all to white, I think this works. And now it's pretty much the same. You know, we keep the white lines. I do think I'm always going to keep the white lines just because it looks good, in my opinion. And then this is already it, right? You only see the white lines, so you can still understand when you have to jump, of course. And then I guess these spikes still count as the part before because it's not yet the ship part exactly. So I'm gonna turn these spikes white again. And then, you know what? If this changes, yeah, this all changes to green. So my question is, I think what I actually have to do, well, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna change all of this eventually. I'm gonna turn these into different blocks. I'm gonna use different blocks than just the basic default ones. And then I have to change the color so that it's white now. Like if you're here, you see it's continuing with white. But as soon as you change, maybe then it changes. I still have to think about that. Of course, now the entire level looks kind of weird, but that doesn't matter for us now. The most important thing is that we actually changed the beginning. You guys can tell me what you think of it. I'm gonna show you the entire beginning real quick right there. And I will play through it one more time. Bam, 10%. So that's pretty much it. And I think it looks okay. Like I said, you guys can always give me more tips. Maybe some, you know, suggestions what I should do next. Because that was like one of the major things that was awesome about the gameplay series. Where I just did the gameplay, I read comments, spider suggestions, wave, you know, UFO, all of these things. And it's the exact same idea for the design. For example, you can leave a comment telling me to, for example, add... What stuff is there? Like right there, you know? Maybe just a finger pointing to the right. Why not? Random stuff like that. It's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Maybe even more fun than just the gameplay. Because decoration just feels so much more open. There are so many more possibilities. And it is a little bit harder. A lot of you guys also said that. Decoration design is apparently harder than gameplay. Which I can imagine why that's the case. Decoration can be pretty problematic. But that was the first real episode. It was already fun. And we will see how this level is gonna change over time. But that was it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video, and until next time, take care.